EA Sports College Football 25 has been amazing. If I had to rate it on a scale of 1 to 10, I would rate it at about a 7. This is actually surprisingly good. I usually rate Maddens at about 4 or less, though I give College Football 25 a good score. I do believe there are some major aspects of the game that need some changes. One of these major aspects is the game mode Road to Glory. Road to Glory in college football. 25 has been pretty bland and repetitive. I think this college football dev team knows that, and they are working to improve it in College Football 26. In this video, I am going to be sharing my wish list and ideas of how to make the Road to Glory game mode better. I will be breaking up this video into 3 main parts: the journey to college, the college experience, and the gameplay. Back in older NCAA games, you would start off your college career in high school. For me personally, and also probably for a lot of other people in the community, this is a must-have for Road to Glory in College Football 26. Starting off your career in high school adds to the story and meaning of your player. In College Football 26 Road to Glory, there should be new positions such as kicker, offensive lineman, and defensive lineman/edge rusher. Do what Madden has not done. You should be able to design your high school just like how you were able to in NCAA 14. You should be able to design team uniforms, end zones, the middle of the field, scoreboard, and bleachers. All of this should be pre-built in the base game. And if you want to, you can import a team in the all-new remodeled Team Builder. Yes, Team Builder needs a complete overhaul. You should also be able to design other schools and their teams' features just like you were able to in previous NCAA video game titles. There should be an ability to change the names and appearance of your teammates as well. Don't get me wrong, I love Steve Merca, Alex Howell, Gio Saria, Craig Ostrander, Thien Nguyen, and Michael Weisbecker, but maybe I also want to change the names of those players. The recruiting system should be basically the same from older NCAA games. You should be able to set your star rating once you get into high school and gain stars as you progress while gaining offers in the process. Though, unlike NCAA 14, lower star players should not be getting offers from higher tier programs. They should be getting offers from the colleges near to where their high school is and should rarely get offers from programs across the country. On the other hand, higher starred players should be getting seen from programs across the country and should get more offers from higher starred programs while receiving less offers from lower star programs. In your dynasty as Kent State, you wouldn't really ever offer a 5-star because you would have virtually no shot at landing him. The same logic applies here. High school should also be more challenging for 1-star and 2 stars, and easier for 4 stars and 5 stars. Also, based on where you put your high school can be the opponent's skill level. If you place your high school in Texas, Florida, Alabama, or California, then your competition should be better than the high school players in, say, Idaho, Maine, or Massachusetts. Lastly, on your journey to college, you should be able to visit colleges and their football facilities. You should be able to see what they have accomplished, like what they have won. Bowl games, playoff games, conference championships, etc. Who has historically played for their college, and players from that college that are now in the NFL. One thing that was really missing from college football 25, in my opinion, was the college experience. The lack of it sort of makes the game lifeless at times. The overall college experience in this game needs a big upgrade from College Football 25. The most experience we got in College Football 25 was just the occasional scripted text message that would appear in every Road to Glory that you would do. We need more in College Football 26. I think one way to up the college experience is to add a dorm room. The dorm room was a feature removed for some reason back in the old NCAA games and would be very cool to see in College Football 26. This should act as the menu in Road to Glory. Right now, we have the same exact menu screen that we have for Dynasty, and it's really bland. The dorm room should feature the same things the current menu does. It should have your college campus or stadium in the background, adding more uniqueness to your school of choice. Maybe a picture of your girlfriend or old high school teammates on your desk or bedside table, books and a computer for classes on your desk. If you were a quarterback, you could maybe share a room with a wide receiver or tight end. If you were a running back, you could maybe share a room with a notable offensive lineman or wide receiver. Maybe as you get better as a player and gain NIL deals, possibly with a cleat brand, you can see pairs of that brand's shoes or apparel in the room. You should be able to see your school's apparel in the room too. T-shirts and shorts in the summertime and sweatshirts and pants in the wintertime. For me personally, the whole college experience goes past what energy points I want to spend in my week on. Let us be a part of the college. Make us take exams when it is time for them. The higher the GPA your player has, the easier the test is. The lower the GPA, the harder it is. Let us make a sign in our dorm room and then have our best friend hold it up in the student section on game day. It adds life to the game. Let us set the stadium to be a whiteout, blackout, striped theme, checkered, etc. Make the student section stand out from the rest of the stadium. Make them louder than the rest of the stadium, but not so much that the other part of the stadium is quiet. Let us warm up pre-game while the stadium is empty. Kind of how you can shoot around pre-game in NBA 2K. Let us run out of the tunnel and through the band with the rest of the team. Imagine running through the Power T in a checkered Neyland Stadium, or running out of the tunnel in a whiteout at Penn State. Also, let us go on to another college stadium, run out, and get booed. These would not only be really cool and awesome, but it would also add life to the game, make the atmosphere better and more real, and add to the overall college experience. Lastly, I have the general gameplay. As I stated earlier in the video, I think College Football 26 should add new positions like kicker, offensive lineman, and D lineman/edge rusher. One of the standout players in college football this past year, who also happened to win the Heisman, was Travis Hunter. As you probably know, Travis played both wide receiver and cornerback at the same time, and he actually does this in College Football 25. I think College Football 26 absolutely needs the ability to play two positions at once. Imagine being a quarterback and a linebacker at the same time. Or just like Travis Hunter, a wide receiver and cornerback, you could potentially be a quarterback and kicker or a running back and defensive lineman. The possibilities are endless, and that's how it should be because it's a video game and also your road to glory. I also think this is a must-have for College Football 26. I think the progression right now in CFB 25 is way too slow when it comes to your player and road to glory. EA needs to add potentially a new player progression system or a faster way to gain skill points without tampering with the settings. If I am a 5-star and I come into my freshman season as an 80 overall, by midway through my sophomore season, I should at least be a 90. At the start of your road to glory, you should be able to customize the playoff from 2 teams all the way up to 64. You should also be able to do this in the off-season. Speaking of the off-season, there should be a spring game. These are played all over the country at virtually every college. If you decide to transfer, you will not get to play in the spring game. Well, guys, that's it. If you enjoyed the video, please like the video and consider subscribing because we are on the road to 1,000 subs. I am coming out with my Dynasty Wishlist soon, so stay tuned for that. Anyways, I will see you in the next one.